Blom, Master Edition number 2 Breakdown. Log 10, we start with a flashback of Saibo working as Chief Scientific Officer performing an experiment using a synthetic net terminal gene. As the experiment starts, the subject meets a safeguard who kills the unauthorized intruder and attacks the laboratory. Saibo loses the power source creature to a safeguard exterminator who then uses it to destroy Saibo and the lab. In the present-day timeline, Kiri and Saibo make camp near the top of the staircase but are awoken to an admin messenger trying to reach Kiri, probably about his car's extended warranty. In Log 11, we hear about the infection that brought loss of the control to the Netsphere. The representative explains the goal of the controller, and it's hoped that Kiri will find a human race in possession of the net terminal gene to therefore stop the growth of the city and allow the Netsphere to regain full capability over the chaos. Safeguard override and attack in huge force to stop the two from escaping the stratum. Luckily, Kiri's gravitational beam emitter punches a small hole in the megastructure plate and destroys a support tower, ditching the exterminators for now. Log 12. Saibo scans the surrounding area in search of where to head to next. They choose a recently attacked location and come across an active controller safeguard. A higher-ranking exterminator is forwarded with the large gravitational beam emitter and attempts to kill Saibo, but is taken down himself. Kiri is given 8 lethal nano-injections for his efforts and kicked to the curb. The exterminator hops a ride on some huge mobile unit along with the other exterminators. Log 13. The two follow the coordinates to a wrong end and venture on. In their search, they find a small child named Sanakin. Kiri's nerve damage is showing an effect on his body, but luckily the group is saved by 2 men and taken on a journey to the nearby settlement. Log 14. Using an existing railway car, they head onward, and we find that these humans use abandoned gear. Also pay close attention to the double page art on 158 and 159. That is Toha Heavy Industries. We find out these people are descendants of planters and are still locked out of Toha Heavy Industries, likely due to having no net terminal gene. Pops and Sute show Saibo a shaft door that is still operational. Log 15. Kiri awakens to find that he can now understand his retinal display's language. Meanwhile, Saibo's group heads into Toha's interior, finding it empty and abandoned in one module. Saibo's team meets Kiri back at camp to report their findings. With Kiri's retinal display partially functional, he notices Sanakin as a safeguard and attacks anyone who is deemed an illegal resident. Log 16. Sanakin and Kiri fight, and thanks to the electro-fissures, they halt the attack and Sanakin flees. According to Sanakin, Kiri has only his basic functions restored. Log 17. With Kiri's functions restored, he is able to understand the builder's language. Most of the electro-fissures died in the attack, and evacuations to Toha Heavy Industries begins. Saibo tries to expedite the builder's approach, but is injured instead. Log 18. A hostile builder attempts to finish Kiri in the electro-fissures, but is thwarted by a friendly builder piloted by Saibo. Safeguard admin revoked Kiri's registration as a safeguard. Log 19. Saibo enters the backup world connecting the Netsphere and base reality because of a data link with Kiri. Saibo disrupts the transporter, saving Kiri's life and stopping a safeguard attack with the help of the admin. Saibo asks if Kiri is a safeguard and is given the response that Kiri is a secret emissary of the systems before safeguards. Saibo is ambushed and their real body is injured from the digital copy. Log 20. Saibo was able to enter the transporter and help lift Kiri's restrictions, allowing him to use more power from the gravitational beam emitter. Shooting the hostile builder allows Kiri to escape. He returns to the entrance of Toha Heavy Industries and finds an unknown person greeting him. This concludes Blom Master Edition number 2 Breakdown. Stand by for further information. End log.